Hello guys, welcome to the third lecture of Android app development. Okay, last time we saw how to install and download and install the Android Studio JDK. Then I showed you how the Android Studio actually looks like, where's the coding part, where's the XML part. Okay, we will continue from that very point. So in this course, I would like to cover the basics of the Android, like how to use the text, buttons, backgrounds, colors. All these features we'll see in this video. So for that, I told you when you open your Android Studio and choose the project, say I choose the project name as first Android app. After that, what happens? It by default creates one activity for us. That is a main activity. This activity is a combo pack of the Java source code file and the XML file. Here is, I will show it once again. I will close it up. Always, I told you always choose a hierarchy in the project level. And here is the name of your app, first Android app. Clicking on it, you will see the app option. In that, just click on the source. You see the main option. There is a Java and there is resource. This Java, clicking on it, this is the first package of Java. Here is a Java main activity dot Java class. This is this class. And if I click on the resource file, there is a layout file. And inside the layout, there is the XML activity underscore main dot XML file. And that's this one. So this page will be the designing part of our app, and this will be the coding part of it. Means whatever designs we will include in your app, like you will insert the buttons in your app, you will insert some edit texts on your app, how that should function. See, once you click on a button, some actions will be performed, like you will be redirected to some another page, the text will change, any kind of action will be performed. That action performing will happen in the Java class, and in .xml only the design part will be covered. So for the beginners, just change the layout. I will maximize it. For the beginners, just do one thing, change the layout here. You will see it will reflect the changes here also. I will keep it as linear layout. There are various types of layouts. There's a linear, there's a relative layout, there's a coordinate layout, there was a constraint layout, but for the beginners, just keep it as a linear layout. In the linear layout, we have two options. You can keep it at the vertical, you can keep it the horizontal. See, I will remove this text. And I just want to add some text in my page. So for that, what I will do is I will create a text view tag. See, there's the option coming. Click on it. This is saying the width and the height that this text view should take in this entire page. So if I will keep it as a match parent, it is going to take the entire width of the activity. If I will keep the height as the match parent, okay, so this is gonna take the full. See, the whole screen is highlighted by the blue lines, so it's taking the entire screen. If I will keep it as not as match parent but as a wrap content, what will happen? It will take the space as if you have the 10 alphabets in your text, it will take the space of 10 alphabets. If you will have if you increase the number of the alphabets, number of the words, the width of this text will keep on increasing. I'll show you. See, I will write the text. There's a text option, and I will write, say, hello world, and you see here the width goes on increasing. World, my name is Amina. What is happening? More words are entered, the width keeps on increasing. Since I'm writing the words just horizontally, the width is increasing horizontally. Okay, see, if I'm pressing the enter, what happens? The width is increasing vertically. So wrap content works like this. Or if you do not want to keep as a wrap content or match parent, you want to choose the width and height as per your choice, then do this thing, remove this, and inside these two codes, just enter the value, the size you want to keep of your text view. Say I will choose the 50 and its unit, I'll choose a dp. See, in the same way, I'll choose the height as 50 dp. I'm seeing that this hello world, my name, it's not fitting in the width of 50 dp. I'll change it to the 150 dp. Okay, still it's not, it's fitting in the two lines. I can again increase the size of the width of the text. Sorry. Okay, after this, I don't want to keep it at the just at the top. I want to keep it somewhere at the center, so I'll choose the gravity as center. Okay, and I want it somehow left to the screen. For that, I will choose the margin option. The way you margin with the help of the ruler or scale or notebook, in the same way, I'll choose the margin. I want my text to be in left, so I'll choose the margin left. How much you want? 20 dp say. Okay, you want it in the left by 100 dp, or you want it by 70 dp. I think it's on the center now. This is how you change the location of your text, its size. Okay, this is the width of the text, it's the width of the space. If you want to increase the size of the text, see, the difference is this text view, this tag is taking this much of space, the blue one. But if you want the size of the text should also be increased or decreased, for that just choose the text size, say 20. Okay, it's increasing. I'll keep it as, say, 300, whatever. I want to change the color of the text as well. For that, there is a option of text color, and choose whatever the colors you want. Say I'm choosing the hash 000. This is the black color. This is the color code for the black. By the way, if you want to know the color codes, go for choose your browser, any of your browser. Okay, there's some issue in it. I'll choose the another one. Color codes HTML. Okay, clicking on it, you'll see the color code chart by clicking on the first line, and you can pick any color you want. See, I want the color of the light salmon, dark salmon, light coral. See, I want this color. Okay, the dark red. I will copy it, Control C, and I can use it in my color here. See, my color changed. In the same way, if you want to change the background of your color, you can choose any background from here. Say I'm choosing the background of the orange. I'll copy the color code for the orange and I will paste it here. I'll choose the background option, background, and I'll paste Control V. Okay, my background is changed. In the same way, if you want to perform the action like you want some another text, I'll copy this and I will paste it again, and I will change the height. See, I copied it and pasted it here. What happened? Whatever I wrote, it got, superimposed on the previous one. I'll write some more data. What will happen? It's not showing because what I will do is I use the margin top by 100 dp. Okay, there's an issue. By default, it's taking the orientation is vertical. So one text is here, the another text will be here, and then going on the left side. It's going on horizontally, but I want to change the orientation of my layout by vertical. I will do this thing orientation and I will choose the vertical. You see the text will appear like this in the horizontal. Fine. And if I again copy this and paste it here, it's taking the text vertically. Again, it's taking the text vertically again, but by default it's considering the orientation is horizontal. So after this, the next text will appear next in the left side, which is not showing on your screen. So you have to choose the orientation of your layout very, very smartly and efficiently. Okay. Next thing I can show you is here. It was a text part. If you want to add any text, any button, not by the XML, by creating the tags, you can do it with the help of designing. So I'll click on the design option and you see there is a text and I'll simply drag it here. What happened here? These are the predefined classes in your Java: text view, button. When I'm dragging any text view here, basically what is happening, I'm creating an instance, an object of this text view class. If I will drag button here, this button is a class, button class in our Java. If I'm dragging this button in my layout, it's actually creating an instance or an object of the button. And by then you can, if you see here by text view, already the coding of this text view is done by itself. Again, of the button, everything is done by itself. Okay, you want to change the text color, you can do it by text color. So I'll click on text color. You can choose it the same color, just copy it and paste it here. Okay, the color of the button is changed. You want to change the background of this color, so you can do background option. You can choose any color. Say I will choose the white, that is hash. Okay, like this. Great. You can change the properties like the text here. You can choose it as the click. You can do this in the designing also. You will see there are the various options that you can choose. I'll click on this button and I will see I can make the change here. I can use my click button. Press enter. Okay, changes are here. If you want to change any other thing like the background, I choose here this. You can choose any other background. So I will click enter. See, the background is changed. The text was also in the same color, so it actually disappeared. Clear? So this is the basics about the designing part. You can do whatever you want. You can change the margin top of this margin top. By this, it will go down from the topwards. Okay, I'll choose it by the 100 dp. See, It's working, super working. So it's the basic of the Android Studio, how you can basically add the text view, buttons, change the colors, change the background of your Android app. This is it for this video. We'll see you in the next video. For that, thanks and subscribe my channel. Take care.